Hi everyone and welcome back to the Red Lantern. Finally, after I think a week or 2 weeks of break, I did not record the episode from the last week. I remember that I wasn't feeling really well, my period was killing me, my mood was killing me despite my meds, and I just couldn't bring myself. Also, a lot of things happening around made me not really feel like playing. So let's actually continue. In the meantime, let me talk a bit to you. So basically, one of the things that happened during the weekend, or near the weekend, because it was Friday last week, was my older dog having her epilepsy attack. So yeah, she's... Hi everyone. She's sick. The man, she's like, I believe 10 years old, and
Back on
her
the trail?
problems are, I believe, happening since good 3 or 4 years. So she was still pretty young when it started happening, and what it is basically her losing control of her body, of her movement.
G!
We're going to the right. All the way to the right. So it's all about her losing control of her movement.
I'm not sure I actually like traveling on this ice. Mabel, do you hear something?
Oh,
I think I'd like to get off the ice now.
alright, yeah, that's... I think that's Barkley's story, right? No, Bodega's story, right?
How'd you get us out of there, boy? Yeah, that would have worked up an appetite. I've never been so grateful for a food-motivated pup. Okay, just need to pick myself up and get off this ice and get us a camp, huh, pups? Good work, Bodega. Finish that up and let's go.
Yeah, that was amazing.
You pups do
Great
okay?
job.
Alright,
Alright,
let's mush on.
let's smash on for now. We will need to get a camp, but just not yet, I think. So yeah, when she loses control, she's not really responsive, so when you're calling her name, when you're saying anything, she's not really able to react. After all, epilepsy is
Something
brain
out there.
problem. So...
Okay, what do we have here?
Oh, that's
Definitely
amazing.
needed some more bandages.
So... Well, brain, it's
Okay,
neurological problem. So that's...
Found a med pack.
affecting her in a big way.
Let's go, Chomper.
And... basically it's also about her whole body shaking,
Fork in the road.
her
Where to?
mouth watering. Sometimes she's not even controlling her bladder. Usually it's connected with vomiting. She's really, really overstressed, and it's absolutely
There's
awful.
another thing with antlers out there. Well, it's gotta be an elk, right? Can't be that big and that far away without being a sizable creature. What do you think?
Let's hunt it.
Okay, line it up. Accommodate for distance and this gun and...
Yeah, there's a lot of happening in this game. Oh, don't
Let's
tell
get
me I
back to the
missed.
trail.
Oh, I did not. Amazing.
Hey, look what I found.
A lot of meat. And we need a place to
Starving.
camp. Yeah, we're starving.
Alright, we've got 2 bullets.
It's time to
I think
camp.
we're done here.
Let's move on. And let's camp.
Should we camp?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't even remember setting up this camp. Guess we needed a break.
Alright, so we have a second. Let's actually sleep
Maybe time
and
to get some
then...
rest. Well, should we go to sleep?
Yes, and then do anything else. So, It's all when
Right. Everyone feeling better?
when the attack happens, it's
Let's see
all
what we've caught.
a big mess, and she's overstressed. She's not aware of her surroundings, and it all comes with a lot of dangerous things that can happen.
Oh, I can't wait to...
So when she's not aware of her surroundings, when she's not really able to control her movement at all, then she's trying to stand up, she's trying to move sometimes, she's just being frantic and panicked, and it's dangerous because she can try to stand up, but she can hit something on her way. She's not really able to stand on all fours, so usually she just should lay on the ground. She should have any type of pillow or cover that would actually make sure that she won't hit her head in any way that would harm her, because that's, I think, the biggest danger that's connected to it.
Good time.
Also, the thing is that luckily the attack that she had during the weekend before the weekend on Friday wasn't really this long or this hard. So basically they have different types, different, let's say, amplitude, and in this case the attack that she had was pretty short. It lasted maybe 10 minutes or 15 around. It's always, don't get me wrong, it doesn't matter how long it lasts or how problematic, how strong it is, it's always stressful for both parts. It's not only her, I'm always very, very stressed when it's happening, and I do not really want it to be happening at all. Well, no owner would want that. Apart from that, so when it comes to amplitude, it can be more or less violent. She can take it a bit better, or she can take it a bit worse. That depends on so many things, and I believe that in many moments I noticed that it's pretty random. Also, attacks can happen basically at any moment. There are a few things that can indicate it. For us, it was a lot of stress or heat. So when it's too hot outside, then, or if she's staying in the sun for too long, it may affect her. It may cause the attacks. So it's not always happening when she's like out in the sun, but yeah, it can be one of the triggers as well. So that's something that we need to be aware of and actually need to be careful about.
Back on the trail?
Let's actually get back on the trail in the meantime. And yeah, I am yapping a lot about it today, but yeah, I kinda feel like this is the type of game where I can share such things with you guys, because it's really important for me.
Looks like we found some birch trees.
Let's check it out.
Is that a pile of birch shavings? I wonder how long they've been here. We'll take a couple. We don't need all of it.
We don't need any of them, but okay.
Okay, I'm back. We can start a fire at camp now.
Well, we still
Let's be safe out there.
could, but okay. Let me actually check one thing, guys. Sorry about the pause. Okay, it should be fine now. Yeah, so I'm being spammed or message bombarded on Discord basically. I had to mute everyone and everything that was spamming me. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, back to what I was saying. There can be a lot of things
Fork in the road.
affecting
G!
what is happening and when it's happening. That was, I think, one of the shortest attacks that she had.
Why don't we just curl up in there?
Oh, wait, let's see. Oh! Oh no, if I find a bear, I'll freak out.
This door won't budge. I think I have a solution.
Oh!
Aha! Is that a gun cleaning kit?
Gun cleaning kit, wait. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to pause my yapping. That's something I did not expect. Let's use the kit.
Take a moment and get this all fixed up.
Wow, we found a gun clean kit. You can take better shots with a clean gun, increasing meat from hunting. That's so amazing. We are so lucky today, guys. We found another item and we can not only take better shots. Wow, we have... I mean, I hope the better shots also mean that we will actually have a better aim, that it will be like easier to shoot. Not only that it will increase meat, well, I hope for it, but looking at what it says, it would be just increasing meat, but that's amazing. I wonder, like, percentage-wise or amount-wise, how much of an increase it will be. We need to hunt something, guys. How many bullets do we have? We have 2.
There. I bet you'll shoot more.
Discover all the gear. We just got an achievement.
This before we ventured out here. I mean, the gun is literally covered in rust. Oh well, looks better. Hopefully I'm a bit more accurate now. I should be.
Yeah, okay, I hope for it too.
Thanks for waiting, pups.
Good job, Pass.
I think we're done here.
I didn't even notice there was a cabin, actually. That's insane. But that's so amazing. I'm really happy. And yeah, we got the achievement for discovering all the gear. We're gonna need a bigger sled. Alright, let's actually go. And let's hunt something bigger, not... Is that a
Rabbit's supposed to be
rabbit?
a delicacy. What do you think, pups?
Check it out.
Hey, little bunny.
Bait. I'm going to let Chomper have you.
On my call, you get to...
Yeah,
All right, leave it, Chomper. All right, let's go.
that wasn't very smart.
Hey, pups.
Alright, let's go.
Right, let's push on.
Well, I was saying, I feel like this was one of the shorter attacks that she ever had. She doesn't have them too often. Well, it's also pretty random.
Looks like we're getting there. Gee!
Sometimes there could be like a period when she had nearly attack after attack, so there would be like...
Whoa!
You know what, let's go after the beaver.
Looks like you've done all the hard work.
Let's
We can
fish
get
here.
a fish out of there. I can keep going.
Okay. So yeah, this was one of the shorter ones. And there could be periods where she had like a lot of short attacks,
Finally.
like week by week nearly. There could be
Hey,
periods where
look what
she
I
had no attack for a few
Got some more
months in
meat.
a row, and that was really amazing. So you nearly forget that it exists, but you still need to be aware of it like at all times. You need to be careful. You need to know.
camp?
Yes, you need to know that it may
This is a good
happen
spot to
at
rest.
any moment. Apart from that,
Fire would be nice. At least I'm well practiced in fire starting.
okay, let's pet everyone.
Can you believe?
And yes, what was the longest attack
It's okay.
was
You barely know. But I think let's just...
one nightmarish day when I was actually alone at home because the other flatmates of mine, so the dog is mine. I live with other people, so other flatmates of mine were actually out.
Let's get some...
I was working at the time, and I was in the old
Alright, take this...
apartment of mine, so basically there was only me at that moment. I had only one dog at the
Thanks
time.
for saving me. That was not how I wanted this journey to end.
And what happened was I was
I'm ready to
working
cook some food.
and Aura actually had a full strong 2 or 2.5 hours lasting attack. So I was in the middle of the work. I had to stop. I actually had to just throw myself on the floor
Food time.
and sit
Chow down, pups.
on my knees throughout the whole time, or most of the time on my knees, and try to calm her down, try to be careful, try to clean after her in the meantime, and at the same time try to call someone to see if they would be able to come back home earlier so I could get some assistance, because spending time on your knees for so long
Back on the
is
Let's get
not
back.
easy, and you can't really leave the dog on their own. That's something you need to take care of, and you can't really leave her inside. So I was panicking a
over
bit.
there. What do we have here?
Oh, are these bullets? Yeah, one.
A bullet will do just fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We should take some bullets for the dogs,
Pups,
actually.
you okay? 3 bullets left.
Yeah, that's
Let's go,
good.
Chomper.
We need to hunt something big, like an elk or a moose. Yeah, it lasted more than 2 hours.
All right, let's keep
I kept on getting calls and messages from my supervisor and from his right hand, because they were genuinely worried.
Feel free to stay over there. No need to. Get out of here!
Okay.
We're scary!
We're scary, you should be scared.
Why did I try to negotiate with a predator? Squirrels only. Maybe a bunny. Okay. Fine.
No?
It's okay, Bodega. We can find more food.
I hope he won't get hurt, come on. Back off. Why are we not using Oh,
You really don't like people messing with your food, do you, boy? But this will make it much easier to get home.
good boy. I have a treat to spare, come on, let's give him a treat. He was really brave.
Buddy. If there's a meal to be had, you can conquer everything. Your destiny is driven by your stomach.
Yeah. We have 3 pieces, that's still
I'm back.
safe. And our dogs are not losing their
Let's be
hunger
safe
too
out there.
fast, so that's more than fine. So yeah, let me check again. What's happening here? Alright. So after 2 hours I had no strength left. She was exhausted because she was
There's a
basically
good fishing spot up there.
she
You wanna-
basically had attack after
They
attack,
say
or
you're
it
supposed to
was
have patience to fish.
technically
Something I was like, "Oh, that's my
never
fishing pole." I still feel bad about it, probably.
it never ended, to be fair, because when attack ends, she is once again like regaining her awareness of her surroundings. She's able to stand on her
Oh, you're
feet.
right. We got one.
The shaking is going away,
Thanks, buddy. I
and
wasn't
she's
paying attention. I
actually
needed you back when I was a kid.
getting much calmer. And yeah,
Thanks for coming out here with me. I know it's a long way from home and we've got fewer soft beds to use, but I needed a change. I was feeling stuck and lost. Though I'm feeling actually lost now. But I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks. I mean, we don't have time to worry about that, huh, buddy? It's just about us getting home. About us taking care of each other. And right now, that's what I need. To know I can get through this pain. This challenge. One that was a little harder.
Yeah, it was a little harder, yeah.
Because if we can handle this, we'll be fine.
No.
I couldn't do this without you. Hell, I wouldn't have thought to do this without you. Alright, they're waiting for us.
Let's go. We may need that fish, so
I'm back.
that's the only reason I'm not
Got
giving
some more
it to
meat.
him now.
Let's go, Chomper.
Because we don't have, well, now we have six pieces of food, but I do not see any bigger prey to shoot now.
Getting there. G!
So yeah, back to what I was saying. Or not, because I see a prey on the horizon. Look at him.
Hi there? Chomper, why are your hackles up?
Inspect it. Oh, it's the frozen one.
Whatever you are? You are really still. You're kind of freaking me out here.
He's frozen. Will he get up?
What happened to you? How did this happen? It's okay. It's just frozen. At least
Well,
it's
let's
preserved.
get some
You're
meat.
saving bullets. This is how you survive. Oh, med school did not prepare me for this. Okay. Well, that was exhausting and a bit horrible. But we got some extra food.
Yeah, we got 3 pieces, that's a lot. And we did not have to
Still
waste
okay?
a bullet.
Another meal ready to go.
That's amazing.
Let's get back out there.
Let's actually camp
Let's
the
look for a
next
good
spots right in a moment.
Should we camp?
Yes. Let's camp. Let's actually...
Take a break, pups.
Oh,
A fire would be nice.
let's
At least I'm well.
start a fire and then actually
Might be time to get
some sleep. Yes. So now we have a moment.
All right.
Let's see what we
Let's
got.
see what we've caught.
Yeah.
Got us a beaver.
Yeah, one more. That's nice. So yeah, let me just take a moment to finish what I was saying, because I don't want to interrupt the character in the game, and I don't want to speak over her. You know what I mean. But yeah, what I was saying was that this attack was really long. We both were exhausted. It was basically one really, really, really long attack, because when the attack finished, as I said, she's getting calmer, she's not shaking, she's actually gaining her awareness back, and it just kept on going over and over again. It was getting stronger, it was getting weaker. When I was hoping that it would finally end, it just kept on happening. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't really grab my phone. I was trying to grab it, but I had to hold her head. I had to try to reach for a pillow. It was a really bad spot also, because it was technically right next to a bed, but far from anything like my duvet or any blankets or any pillows. I couldn't reach anything. And yeah, it was really bad. And my bed was not, because my bed is pretty high, so I was not able to lift her. It's also really dangerous to lift a dog at the moment like this. She could choke on either her saliva, I believe, or vomit or anything, and it's just dangerous. She could fall. So I did not want to risk anything. I couldn't lift her, I couldn't really grab anything, I couldn't really take a break. I was just sitting there panicking with her, crying, but at the same time having to stay focused enough to actually take care of her, because it was not passing,
nice.
and I just had to stay with her throughout it all. I remember that
I'm ready to cook some food.
after around 2 hours, when it was basically right at the finish, my flatmates came back home, so they actually helped me. They got me some paper towels, some water. I was able to take a break. I was able to drink anything. I was all sweaty. I was really tired at that time. They got some wet, a bit colder towels for my dog, and yeah, we were able to basically take turns. Then they changed me, and the attack lasted, I think, another around 20 or 30 minutes. So that's at least the moment of relief, because I was really at my last straw in that moment. I didn't know what to do, and I was just hoping that we will be able to wait it out.
We'll just hide it over here.
I was not aware that it will last this long. It was absolutely random.
We'll check on it when we wake up.
And yeah, it was one of the most terrifying things that had happened to me in my life. I do also remember that right after my flatmates came back home, I basically called. I just absolutely panicked, all in tears, and like with my mind all over the place. I took my phone, I called my boss, just crying and trying to explain things. I was stuttering. I was struggling to even speak properly after these hours, and I just explained to him what happened. I got a day off. He said that they absolutely understand, and that was really sweet of them. Because yeah, they needed to be aware of it, and I was really glad for the understanding, because that's not something you can just leave. That's sadly the responsibility that you take when you have a dog with such illness. That's basically the responsibility you have and you need to take when you're actually deciding to get any pet, not only dog, but any pet, because I feel like, well, as far as I'm aware, a lot of animals can have like animal epilepsy version. I know that for a fact cats can have it too. I knew someone who had cats that had such problems. And yes, basically I feel like that's the responsibility. It doesn't always have to happen. It can happen randomly. As I said, it's a neurological problem. It's not always dependent on us. I believe like it never is actually in this case. But it can happen, and people need to be aware that taking a pet and having a pet in general is also connected to various things that can happen and that we do not have any power over. So that's why that was my responsibility the moment I took her all these years ago, and now it's just all about taking care of her, and I'm more than happy to do it. I'm just not happy that she has to suffer for it. But sadly, also that's the thing. In this case, dog's epilepsy is not something that's curable. Let's actually go back on the trail in the meantime. That's something that's not curable. You can give your pet some meds, but they are also... So basically, the meds are not really curing her. They may... Is it?
Looks like we've found someone's dinner. Nothing for you to chase this time, Chomper. Bodega? Might be time to grab a snack.
Let's check it out.
This looks pretty fresh. We should be quick if we're gonna do anything.
We'll be there,
on,
get a
okay.
snack. Loves all the snacks. I
You
hope
good?
that we can progress his story all the way to the end. Do we got anything from it too?
I'm
No?
back.
That's fine.
Let's go, Chomper.
Okay, so what I was saying is that basically... Is that a hat?
All right, let's keep going.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the game. That I'm actually supposed to be playing, but instead I'm just yapping to you guys. I'm sorry. So basically,
You can't see anything out there. What do you pups see? Is it over there?
whoever it is, let's check it out. Oh my
Whoa,
god, that's
you're not
beautiful.
ghost, right? I wonder how many of you there are.
Hand it. Oh, that's unlucky. I missed, right? Oh no. Oh, he's not happy.
Wait, no, stop!
No. Oh, he's not happy.
Yep. And feel great. Good thing we found some med packs. Okay, I'm coming, pups. Just
Yeah, but slowly. Oh
thanks
gosh.
for holding down the sled, pups. All right, we got 2 bullets.
That was
Let's go,
that
Chomper.
was awful on my end. I think I missed, but at the same time I'm not sure if we were actually able
We
to.
deserve that.
Yeah,
Animals
I'm
don't seem quite as majestic when they're getting their revenge. Can't say I blame them for chasing me down. You be a snowy vegetarian? Deer seem to manage.
yes, I'm not sure if we could avoid it. I feel like
Closer.
I was right on the edge of it. Are we actually getting home now? Wait. I don't think we have any other encounters on
Let's set up camp as soon as we can.
our way here.
But there's something in that tree.
That's a beaver. No,
let's
let's
ignore
leave it. I don't want to risk. I
Shall we
want
camp?
to... Yes, I want to camp just to get the injury treated.
Take a break, pups.
Can we use medpack? Yeah, let's patch ourselves
I
up.
shouldn't have risked it.
Let's...
Maybe we should eat.
Eat. Let's start
would
the
be-
fire.
At least I'm well practiced in fire starting.
Yeah. So what I was saying is there are no medication that would cure it. So it's all actually about, let's say, making the symptoms or just the whole attacks last not as long as they do, or not being as strong as they are or can be. At least that's how meds that we got were working. It was a test med that we got from our vet to actually see how our dog would react, but it was something that we could use like 2 or 3 times only, because these meds, the meds for epilepsy for dogs that we were made aware of that exist are basically not curing it because it's not curable, but they are, so they can work with what's happening and they can make it better for at least the time of the attack. At the same time, they are really damaging the dog's, especially liver and other organs, so it's absolutely not recommended. It's not really safe, it's not really good for the dog, and that's something that I really
I'm ready to cook.
don't want to risk. So what we have to deal with now is just basically taking care of her and
Scratches.
making sure that there is basically always someone at home to check on her
Take this mitten.
and be with her whenever the attack may occur, and that may be at any moment. It may happen
Maybe
in the
it was-
middle of the night. I remember it happening like around 3 a.m. It may happen in the morning, any
Okay. There we go.
moment.
But I think let's just.
Also, what is one actually good thing, let's say, about it? Well, there are no really good things about it. Let me actually pause the game for a moment. Was one positive thing that happened and that we discovered during this illness is that when we got, or rather after we got my younger dog, we got her in the new apartment, I wasn't sure if anything will happen between them. Like I thought they would not get along because they had a pretty rough start. And after a bit, they got really close to each other. And actually,
Food time.
when my younger one started noticing that older dog has these attacks, she actually started reacting. At first we thought that maybe she's
Back
a
on the
bit
trail?
mean because
go.
this is a little piranha devil. So whenever my older one had an attack, my younger one would growl like crazy at her, would run around her, would be poking around her, and
What's out there?
no.
You think it's worth checking out? Yeah, why not?
Okay, what's happening? Oh,
Hello?
a 𝒟𝓃.
I wonder what the pups thought was out here. Oh, there you are.
I don't know if I want to shoot it. Okay, you know what? Let's do it.
Okay, just stay right there.
I'm not sure if it will give us anything ambitious.
I'll never say no to a meal out here. Thanks, little ptarmigan.
Yeah, the 𝒟𝓃 gave us only one piece of
Hey,
meat.
pups.
It was so not worth it. I thought that it
more
may
food.
be leading to
Only one bullet left.
some encounter,
At
actually.
least we've already got some food.
Well, yeah, that was a waste. I'll need to remember to not do that. But yeah, when we got the younger one, she was reacting very badly.
Good work.
Or so we thought.
Gee!
So basically, she would
Really coming
grow,
into
she
your own
would...
out here.
Oh. Oh. Can we? Alright, let's see what's happening here. Oh, we got a new sticker. That's so adorable. Look at it, guys. And yeah, we got an achievement. We got an achievement. Just here for stacks. For completing Bodega's story. We actually reached the end. I'm so proud of us. We also got Bodega's accessory. I want to see what it is. Also, this episode is a bit longer because I wanted to make up to you guys a bit for the missed
Welcome
one.
home.
Welcome home, absolutely. Hi everyone. Okay, so we will need... Yeah, I'm afraid that we'll need
How's
to
everyone doing?
adopt the last puppy. Well, I'm not... It's not a bad thing, technically. But yeah, I'm just still not a huge fan of it. Hi, big boy. What accessory do you have? Bags. Oh, that's so cool. Look at him. Alright, let's just not... Oh, let's pet you. No. You're so pretty. So cute. Alright, let me return. And let's chill here for just a month before we go back on the trail. the next episode. So, hi Iggy. So, we thought that she was reacting very badly until we actually realized, like, throughout next months or years actually, that whenever my older one had an attack, my little Katie would actually react to it, making us aware of it. So, for example, if anyone was like, let's say that she was laying in the room alone, we were at home but we were not in the same room, we could hear my younger one just growling like crazy, and that was the indicator. It was a specific, let's say, type of growling. It's a specific way of growling that is basically alerting us that Aura is having her attack and that she needs help. Usually my younger one is not leaving her side and it's making sure that she's fine. She's also getting very stressed over it. I'm really sorry when it's happening, but at the same time I am not sure that she's even aware of how much of a hero she is, because sometimes we could not exactly be aware, and she's actually alerting us right at the start or even before the attack is starting, so we have time to react, to prepare, to see what's happening, what's wrong. And that's something that's really amazing, and we never told her that, like, she was not trained in any way, let's say, when it comes to reacting to it. It's just something that she was doing basically from the very beginning, whenever she was actually feeling that something's wrong with older one. And I'm really happy that we decided to get a second dog, because that's something really, really amazing. They're basically helping each other at this point in many ways. And to kind of summarize and finish my yapping, I do really love both of my dogs, and I do really hope that an attack like the one that took place like a week ago won't happen for a long time, that any attack won't happen for a long time now. It's nothing pleasant, but it's something one has to deal with, so that's what we have to go through. And if you know about anyone with this experience, or you had a similar experience with your pet, feel free to share it with me. And the information that I'm giving you are may not apply to all the pets, so don't treat it as a 100% as a knowledge that would apply 100% of the time, because I'm just giving you the things that happened to me, and that's basically my experience. So that's what I can share. But every case, every pet, every situation may be different, so don't treat it all the same, but just be aware. That's something that is pretty universal, actually. So just be aware of it and be prepared for anything, because that's what's important. So yeah, I think I was yapping throughout the whole episode in the end. We did it. We finished another run. I'm so proud of our puppies. They're so good. Yes, Iggy, you're so in need of attention. Let me pet you. Look at this snowball. So yeah, in the next episode, I think we will actually adopt the last dog. And then we will focus on finishing stories of the dogs that did not have their stories finished yet. That would be Finn. That would be Slayer. Noodle. 𝒟𝑜𝓃. I don't think we finished 𝒟𝑜𝓃's story. And we also have this new dog's Gale story to start and to finish. So yeah, I hope we will be able to do that. At least a few more runs ahead of us, guys, because I want to 100% this game. I will check what else we need and what else we can do. If we can do anything apart from... such a good boy. Apart from actually just finishing stories. And yeah, in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, guys. We're nearly on 45 minutes. That's, I think, more than enough. And you will see this episode probably very late at night, because I woke up pretty late. I wasn't feeling good today. I thought that this episode won't come out. Or I thought it will be not voiced. But I actually really wanted to tell you guys about the epilepsy, because that's... let's call it an awareness episode. That's something that can happen, that's something that does happen, and it's sometimes good to be aware of it. So yeah, that was my experience. Thank you once again so much for watching and for listening to me yapping, and I'll see you the next week. Bye!